I'm back, YouTube. Sorry, I just stopped that video because I don't know how to turn it around. I'll get there. Okay, anyway. So I'm in my bathroom, as I was saying in that other little video. Sorry about that. I'll just recap. I start at the beginning of my door and I work my way around my sanctuary. Sorry, breakfast. Okay, so I'm just going to leave it here because I've got no one else to help me. But I'm going to start off in my bathroom. My entryway is clean. Like I said, I start from my door and I work my way around. My entryway is clean. I've already double checked that. And like I said in the previous video, I am going to save my vacuuming till last because it's really noisy and I'm really sorry about the fan. That fan right there. Because I don't have a window in my bathroom. So let's begin. I'm starting in my bathroom. My laundry is also connected, like it's in my bathroom. So I'm going to put a load of washing on just real quick while we're doing it because it is a job of the bathroom. So I'll be back. Look at that little beautiful, isn't that gorgeous? Anyway, I'll be back. Boom. If you're wondering how I done that washing so quick, I always put my washing, like my dirty clothes, straight in the washing machine. This will be next load. So yeah, I just put it in there and then every night after work, like when the week finishes, I do a load of washing. So that's why that was so good to put on. I'll be back. Just going to get my cleaning products from my kitchen cupboard. Going to move this, you'll see all different positions as I go along, obviously. That's just how it is. Swapping the old one out for the new one. Toilet cleaner brush, cleaning brush. That's good. It's weird video in my cleaning because I just automatically just clean and don't think of recording or talking in it. It's okay. Clean the mirror. This is where I get ready for my day, obviously, like everyone else. You guys wait to see the transformation of how pretty and calm and serene my sanctuary turns out to be when it's all clean. Like I said, I just kept it like this for my videos, so I just love it. It's so peaceful. My home is peaceful. When I come in that door from work or a medical appointment, because I've got fibromyalgia and 2 kidney diseases, I close my front door and then I'm in Annie's world. And what I mean by that is the outside world is not in, like I'm surrounded by my tranquility, my serenity, my calm, my peace. I call it my sanctuary. And I'm very much a homebody. I leave my home for work, hospital appointments and shopping. I'm in Queensland with my precious baby girl. Other than that, I'm at home. People say, don't you get bored or lonely? I'm like, no. It took me a long time, and I'll do a video as well, but it took me a long time to get comfortable in my own skin and to be able to be at home alone and home for hours. I could spend a whole week and not need to go out anywhere. So yeah, no, I do not, I do not get lonely or bored at home. I'm in my element when I'm at home. So, but I will do a separate video about how I, came to the point of not needing to go out every day. And at the end of a shift, I can't wait, like, to drive home. I'm just like, can't wait to get home from work. I love my job. I'm very blessed. I have a beautiful client that I take care of. So my job is not stressful. My job, because I love my job. As I said, I'm a home care nurse, and I love it. Love my job. And I love cleaning. I love cleaning my little home. I take pride in my home. I really do. Just cleaning my toilet. I'll be back. I'll have 2 loads of washing today. Got clothes in, and then I'll have a linen day as well. chit chat along as I go. Normally I have music on, but apparently on the YouTube channels I've been watching, it says something about being careful of the music that you play kind of thing. I absolutely love Shane Nicholson. Shane Nicholson is Casey Candace's ex-husband. I absolutely love. Normally I have a little basket that comes along with me. I'm just going to use this at the moment because there's not much rubbish in here besides that old toilet brush. But I always have a bag, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with that. And I try to only handle one thing at a time. Like I keep one thing in my hand, again something I learned from Dana K. White, take it there immediately, or you know. So I'll be back. I'm just going to get some bags. I'm back. I'm so sorry that you've been left on the video all alone. I'm new to this. I will get better. I promise. I'm so bad. Yes, I have a recycling bag. I'm big on the environment. I love the environment. Hence, Eco Turtle. I'm not sponsored by any of this at all. But yeah, I love the environment. I recycle absolutely everything I can at all times. So, alrighty, I've got my rubbish bag, and the only rubbish that was in here was a bag from the new toilet brush and my little half glass, my little cleaning pebble that goes in the toilet to kill the germs. I hate germs. I hate them with a passion. Okay. So I'm going to put my bags out into the lounge room. So I've got my, as you can see, I've got my lounge room and my kitchen all in one. So I'm going to put that because that's where I'm heading next. I'm just cleaning the glass of my shower. Like I say, I clean the inside of my shower every shower that I have. Scrub the tiles and the inside of my shower. So just clean the outside of the glass. Normally, the only thing I've ever got to do of the day is make my bed and wash up my coffee cup. I don't eat much. I eat once a day because I don't have an appetite and I'm never hungry. So again, I might do another video of my pantry and my fridge, because just so some people can get the idea of what it's like when you lose your appetite and you're no longer hungry, and then you give into your cravings, but so you buy stuff, and then by the time you get home, well, for me, I'll just talk for myself, by the time I get home with my groceries, the craving's gone. So I'm trying to get out of that habit of I just want to see how I can and learn how to stop purchasing going by my cravings, if that makes sense. So back to the things of what I clean. I just make my bed every day normally and wash my coffee cup and then wash my plates and stuff as I go. So I only have 2 plates, 2 big plates for like a dinner plate, and then I have a little sandwich plate and then a few bowls, because like I said, I'm trying to become minimalist, so my kitchen's doesn't have a lot of things in it, so it doesn't take me long to clean my kitchen normally. And then what I do, because I live in the city and I live on a road obviously that has a lot of traffic on, I like to sweep and vacuum my floor every day. But like I said, I'm going to keep the vacuuming until last, because I don't want you guys to have to hear my vacuuming. Okay, nearly done in here. This is the next load of washing. Putting my next load of washing in. Just going to get up a new fresh new towel. Put that where it belongs. I just love the effects of a nice clean. Okay, now I am ready to go down to my bedroom. In my bedroom, all I have to do is make my bed. I will show you guys what the house looks like after. I'll just do a quick run through of what things look like as they're clean. So basically that's, let's say, 1/3 of the house already clean. Okay, so next I come into my gorgeous space where I sleep. I go to bed in peace. I have a very peaceful life. I really do. I'll be back. I just got to get rid of these. Okay, I'm back. Just going to quickly clean my room. It doesn't take long because, like I said, I do have a place for everything and everything in its place. Most of my belongings live in that hallway cupboard, as I was saying. Let the day in. I'm just over here making my bed. I'm really sorry, guys. I only have my phone on a little stand. I don't have the tripods. I just woke up one morning and thought I'm going to do a YouTube channel. So I don't have the special equipment that what you guys have, but I will increase my goodies as I go along. So I'm just making one side of my queen size bed that I enjoy all to myself. I have an amazing best friend. He takes very, very, very good care of me and my daughter. My daughter absolutely adores him. I won't say his name because he likes to be private, and that's fair enough. He quite often stays, but he sleeps in the lounge room on a recliner. He loves his recliner that he helped pick. So I sleep in this bed on my own, and I love it. So I'm coming back for this. I was severely traumatized as a child, so and into my adult life. So if you're wondering why I have little dolls on my bed, that is why. I thought it was just something, because I love the toy stores. Every time I go into a Big W or a toy store, if I have to go to the toy shop, when I go to Queensland to visit my baby, I'll always ask her, can we go to Toy World? And she never ever says, oh Mum, you're an adult, you don't need to go to the toy shop. She just lets me be me, and I have to look at the toys. But anyway, I read that when our trauma begins, I don't know what happens in between. I'm actually learning a bit, but apparently our brain stays at the age. Please don't quote me on this. I'm not quite sure how to explain it in the lingo of a full-on neuroscientist, but apparently our brains work. Okay, what am I trying to say? I'm just going to say I have dolls on my babies on my bed because when my trauma started at the age of 8, that's where my brain now sort of sits. Like my mind and my brain think that I'm an 8-year-old, even though I'm nearly a 47-year woman. So yeah, if you're wondering what's the go with all the dollies, that's why. It's my inner child. And I'll tell you a little story, and I'll let you make the bed. I'll tell you a story about a little doll that I rescued from the place where she was just dumped, as far as I'm concerned. Someone just dumped her, and I was going to work one morning and I seen her. It was in a block of units that I lived at the time, and I seen her and I'm like, okay, well, I'm not adding anything more to my sanctuary, so I better just leave her there. So I walked away. I couldn't leave her there. I had to go back and get her, because I know what it feels like to feel that abandonment and stuff. So, and again, I have, because I've got the kidney disease and a trauma effect, I have a lot of blankets on my bed. So it's heavy, like, like a weighted blanket, but I don't have a weighted blanket. And it's winter here in Australia, so it's okay to have. My daughter can't sleep in my bed, nor can my best friend. That's why he prefers to sleep out on the recliner, because he can't. She won't mind me saying her name. Kirsten, my best friend, can't stand the weight of my bed. Anyway, so in here I'm going to finish, because like I said, normally I only have my bed to clean every day and a few touch-ups on my bedside table. And I remember at the beginning of my video, guys, I said I'm into mind, body and soul. Mind, body and soul. It saved me. My spirituality saved me. So I'll just show you. Can you see that? Isn't that beautiful? Mind, body and soul. I'll show you a proper part of my Duna cover. One side. And I always give my babies a kiss to show that they're loved. So they feel loved as well. You know, this is me. This is, you know, what you see is what you get. I don't pretend to be something I'm not. I don't pretend to be someone I'm not. And as you can see, I love strawberry shortcake. I love them all, but you know, they've all got to have a kiss so they don't feel left out. Now this is the story. This is the little dolly about the story of someone who just left her there. So I found her and I gave her a good clean and I washed her little dress, her little jumpsuit, whatever it's called. Isn't she beautiful? But yeah, so she kicks back there with her sissies. I love my crystals, and I love things that help me sleep. I like the candles. I put these on for about an hour before I go to bed of a night. And I also love lavender. This is just a tidy up. And like I said, next video will be like I said, this room just needs a vacuum now. And I'm just gonna have a quick drink. Hang on. Okay, it's 2 rooms down. So I'm quite happy with that. But I need to, like I said, I'm really sorry. I don't know how to turn it around, but look at that. Isn't that a gorgeous? Again, I'm not sponsored by anything or anyone. It's just, how beautiful is that? Anyway, so that is the room clean. I'm really sorry. I don't know how to turn my camera around. If someone could show me, my daughter would be able to help. She does all the, she's so good with the tech, but ain't they all? The little, not the little, she's not little, she's 27 next month. But she's got good, you don't want to look in here either. That's another day. That is another day. It's, may as well. It's not bad, but it's just where my winter clothes. These are my good clothes, but because I don't go anywhere much. And this is my work side. And it's just my work bag and stuff. Look, that could be another. I quite often feel that I want to do my cupboards, but they can be a big project. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sit you over here because I'm now in. So far there was no rubbish in that room because again I clean myself because I've always been a clean, like even growing up I was always super clean, couldn't even stand a wrinkle in my bed, let alone anything else. Anyway, so that whole thing of the at that end of the house is clean and no rubbish came out of that room, which is good. So I'm on now to the, like I said, I'm working my way down my home. So I'm just going to put you over, where can I put you? I'll put you right here. And what I can do, if it works, I got this thingy, jiggy, whatever you want to call it, one of these stands. So if I put it on here, I might be able to bring you along with me. I'll just sort of position the phone around every now and then so that you can see. Okay, let's see what this works for and how it works. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's see. Okay, so if I position this, it might come with me. Anyway, let's see how it goes. So like I said, the balcony doesn't need to be cleaned. I'll clean that. All I've got to do is sweep out there, but that's just a normal sweep it up as you go kind of thing. Okay, again, I work from the bottom. I work my way down, so that lantern always stays there, and because it's winter, the heater stays out. And God love my friend, he will quite often come over, and when I'm doing the afternoon shift, I don't get home until night, and I come into a beautiful, warm, cozy home because he makes sure that it's all warm for me. I'm just going to leave this here. So that's where that belongs. I will be back. I'm just going to put these back in their little homes. Everything in my home has a home. One thing I can't stand, another one thing that I can't stand is a home or a car that smells. So this is just a deodorizer thing for my loungeette. This is where my best friend sits. This is his corner. He doesn't stink by any means, guys. I just freshen the place up. Okay, he has two things. I'll be back. I just got to run his washing machine. Smelling delicious, my home already. I never normally have dishes left in my sink, but again, because I wanted to do a video to show you guys the real deal, no, I don't know, what would you call it? Hiding or pretending that the house looks a certain way, then you know what I mean? Like no touch-ups, no. If I have something in my home that doesn't have a home, I either try and find it a home or I throw it out. I'm trying to get to the I'm trying to be more mindful of what I bring into my gorgeous little sanctuary, and I own 100% responsibility. What comes into my home is on me. My friend, he's what's that saying? People have got a way of showing their love and appreciation and kindness through things. So some people might buy you something, some people might do your shopping, whatever. So my friend's thing is that he loves to buy little things for me and brings them over and says, hey, look what I bought you. And I'm like, oh, thank you. So he's very, very, very thoughtful. Like, he bought me this so that my arms, because my fibro, so my arms don't hurt when I'm talking on the FaceTime with my baby girl or my sister or my mum even, or him even. But like I said, I'm responsible, 100% responsible for what I allow to come into my home. And because I'm trying to become a minimalist for a few different reasons, I find a home or I donate it. So, but anyway, back to cleaning. Spraying the chairs again. You guys, I'm just so excited to show you the end product of how my home actually is 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Everything has a home. My friend left his change here for me last night, but he left. Another thing he got me. He's such a cutie. Anyway. Just want to see this book here, guys. Again, I'm not sponsored by anything or anyone. Like I said, I'm a very, very, very traumatized woman, but I'm a survivor and I'm now thriving in life. I do have bad triggers and severe mental health, but I'm okay. I'm getting there. Anyway, I'm loving this. My sister got me onto this book, and I love the hold of it. It's beautiful and it feels lovely, and I'm getting so much out of it. Interesting. It's from a neuroscience, and it's he's having conversations with Oprah Winfrey. Sorry, Oprah. I love Oprah. Okay, so this is always on that coffee table, that little table there beside my chair, because I do take my book and I read it when I'm stuck in traffic lights. Because if anyone lives in Sydney or anywhere, everyone knows that there's a certain place that you get stuck in for a couple of light changes. So I read that when I'm driving. I don't read it while I'm driving. I read at a stoplight, red light, traffic lights. Yeah, really good book, guys. Amazing pictures, and like this guy just like I said, I'm not sponsored by anyone by any means, but you know, he does graphs like this. And what I've read so far last night is the cortex is the only thing that can tell the time, apparently. So it's all about how we get the triggers from like the PTSD. I've got complex PTSD. So, but that's an amazing thing. I just took it off because I want to show you guys. I just want to show you this beautiful things that I bought. Isn't she pretty? Again on my little my table. Sorry guys, I'm still learning with the angles and stuff, and I've just got these little words. Where are they? I don't know how to turn the phone over. But yeah, so just little words. Not too long. But look at this, isn't this absolutely stunning? So is she. That's the Scentsy wax thing. Isn't that beautiful? I love the Tree of Life. Okay, that's that end done. Again, it's nice and clean. I'll just push that in. I will dust, but you guys don't want to watch me dust. I clean my TV, clean the screen of that. Now that that part is done. Oh, sorry.